Cool. Well, hopefully you guys got some value out of that. We want to add 2 more pieces of value before we wrap up the show today. The way that we like to do that is with what we call the Whissel Widget of the Week. This is something that Bryan or I are utilizing in our business to help us make more money, save time, or just have more fun. Bryan, what is your widget?
So if you are running a Facebook group, you probably know at this point that when you approve someone and you ask them questions, those questions aren't saved anywhere. So this is a tool that will automatically save that information, push it into a Google Sheet, and that way you have that information forever. So things we like to ask are, if you want to get subscribed to our newsletter, what's your email address? What do you want to learn from this group? That sort of stuff. So that way we can tag people like you or our consumers in future videos. And so this tool is called Group Funnels. And basically it's a plugin that connects to Facebook. It's a Google Chrome browser. When you approve the people, it will bring them to a list. Then you push it to your Google spreadsheet. And now you have all of their name, the questions that they answered, all in a single spreadsheet. So if you want to use, like I said, put them on your email newsletter, or one of the things that I like to do is when people join the Whissel Way group, I ask them where they are. That way, if you're doing an event in that area, I can say, hey, who wants to go to this event, and tag those people. So group funnels, I used to do it manually. It was a lot of work. Now it's literally 3 buttons. We're good.
How'd you hear about such an amazing product?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, that's a shame you can't remember. All right. Well, you might be able to remember if you had my widget this week.
Oh, yay.
So I feel like a lot of people in real estate have issues with attention. Some may be diagnosed with ADHD. And some may just have issues focusing and being very scatterbrained and all over the place. So, and we're in like conference season right now, and staying like focused at conferences tends to be something that's really hard.
Or online Zoom meetings, or
just being focused is a hard thing in general, especially in this business, right? We're in the peak of the season right now. There's a ton of transactions happening. It's hard to stay focused. I think that a lot of offices pop Adderall like Tic Tacs. It seems to go around quite a bit in offices, and it actually works amazingly well. I've taken Adderall a few times, and man, I pop one of those, and I am locked. I am focused. It's amazing, but it's also a drug, and there's some side effects to Adderall. And so anytime I can avoid putting...
I heard cocaine is decent, too.
Oh, I hate that drug. I really do. So Adderall works amazing, but again, there's a lot of side effects, and I try to not put anything in my body that has severe side effects to it, and also can be addictive, because that could be bad. You don't want to get addicted to anything like that. So I've constantly been looking for alternatives, more natural ways to get some of those effects of Adderall without actually putting Adderall in my body. And so I found this one. I've done a lot of research. If you're watching on YouTube, you could see this. If you're listening to the podcast, we'll link it up in the show notes. But these are called genius mushrooms. These are not those mushrooms. These are not the hallucinogenic mushrooms, the psychedelic mushrooms. There's 3 different types of mushrooms in here, and I can't even pronounce any of these.
That's how you know it's good.
There's one called lion's mane, which is really the one that works well to help with your brain function, similar to an Adderall. But the company's called the Genius brand. They're called Genius mushrooms. I've been taking these lately, and these have helped a lot. Like, I just got back from a 4-day houseboat trip where it was 120 degrees every day. It was kind of crazy. You'd expect to come back to the office the next day and be pretty groggy and worn out. They recommended 3 of these this morning, and I've been totally wired all day. And we're toward the end of the day right now, and I have not lost energy. So these are working. He crushed
them up and snorted it.
Oh, God, that would be gross. So these have worked really well for me. So if you're looking for something to help you out with focus, they basically say that these help healthy immune system support, energy, and clarity. So these have worked really, really well for me. The Genius brand, Genius mushrooms, they have some other products as well.
I'm a skeptic.
Yeah, you should take them one day. I don't know if you need it. You might scare me. You might need more CBD. You got to calm me down.
I'm a skeptic.
You wouldn't take stuff like this anyway.
I'm like Mark Cuban on Shark Tank.
See, did you see that focus? I was there.
You missed it, though.
Well, it didn't fall off the table. I saved
Anyway, all right. That's let's wrap it up with asking for a favor from you guys.
Yeah, for sure. If you're listening to the show, if you guys are getting value out of this, if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure to give us a little thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. And hit that notification bell. And if you're listening to this on iTunes or any other podcast platform, if You can make sure to give it a thumbs up and write a little review. Give us 5 stars. That stuff just helps us out. We'd love for more people to learn about the show so that they can get value from it. That's our whole goal here. Again, give you the tools, techniques, and tactics to go out and crush it in your business. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Whissel Way podcast. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.